Hey guys, welcome back. My name is Scott, and today we're going to be painting the Einhyr Champion from the new Leagues of Votann army from Warhammer 40k. This is an awesome model, so let's go ahead and dive into how I painted it. To get this model ready for painting, I've primed it using Pewter Gray Paint Plus Primer from Rust-Oleum. You can really use any brand of primer you want. This one was the most readily on hand when I started this project. We'll start this project off by painting a custom mix of 2 parts Kabalite Green to 1 part Stegadon Scale Green. And this is going to be painted on most of the armor, with the exception of the arms and chest plate. Once we're happy with the base coat, we're going to take Coelia Greenshade and we're going to use this to wash the armor, but we are doing a pin wash where we're only putting this in the recesses rather than over all of the armor plates. After we've allowed that shade to dry, we're going to take Kabalite Green and we're going to use this to highlight the edges of the armor. This is the first of 2 layers of highlighting, so the lines don't have to be super fine. Next, we're going to do an additional layer of highlighting, this time using Sybarite Green. And this time we are focusing on just the edges that the light would catch the most on the model, and anything that we really want to bring attention to. Now that we finished up with the green armor, we're going to take Mephiston Red, and we're going to use this to paint the arms and chest plate of the model. We're going to shade the red armor using Carroburg Crimson, and once again we are just doing a pin wash here, except for in spots where there are so many details that it makes more sense to just do an overall wash. Once that shade has dried, we're going to take Evil Sunz Scarlet and we're going to layer this over the flat surfaces of the armor. Our next step is to take Wild Rider Red, and we're going to use this to edge highlight all of the red armor panels on the model. At this point, we're pretty much done with the armor of the model, so we're going to take Leadbelcher and we're going to paint a few different things on the model. We're going to paint his weapons, as well as the mechanical parts that are on the back of the model. Now we're going to take Balthasar Gold and we're going to use this to paint the head of the hammer as well as any of the tubes or cables that are coming off of the model. For any of the really ornamental parts of the model, we're going to base coat them using Retributor Armour, and this includes both the symbols on the shield and on the right shoulder pad of the model, as well as the ram's head that is on the crest above the model. At this point, we're going to take Agrax Earthshade and we're going to wash this over all 3 of the metallics that we just painted. Once that shade is dried completely, we're going to take Gahenna's Gold and we're going to layer this over the raised surfaces of any of the gold parts of the model. And this is just going to bring back that shiny metallic effect rather than leaving it dulled down by the shade. Next, we're going to highlight all of the copper panels on the model using Sycorax Bronze. Now it's time to begin working on the face of the model, and we're going to base the head using Cadian Fleshtone. We're also going to take Jokaero Orange, and we're going to use this as the base color for the hair and beard on the model. With both of those base colors in place, we're going to take Reikland Fleshshade, and we're going to do a heavy wash over the whole head. Once the shade is dried, we're going to highlight all the raised surfaces of the face using Kislev Flesh. Now, at this point we'd also paint the eyes with a white color, but I'm bad at painting eyes, so I'm not going to show that on camera. We're going to highlight the hair and beard of the model using Trollslayer Orange. With the face all done, we're going to take Averland Sunset and we're going to use this as the base color for the plume that is hanging off the back of the model. Next, we're going to shade the yellow plume using Cassandora Yellow, and you can go as heavy as you'd like with this, it won't make too much of a difference. Once that shade is dried, we're going to take Uriel Yellow and we're going to highlight all of the raised edges of the plume. Our next step is to take Rhinox Hide and we're going to paint this on any leather straps that appear on the model. We're also going to take Mechanicus Standard Gray and we're going to paint this in the gaps between the armor that are found at any of the joints on the model. We're going to take Barak-Nar Burgundy and we're going to use this to paint the handle of the hammer. Now we're going to shade all three of those colors using Agrax Earthshade. Our final step in this project is to take Mournfang Brown and we're going to use this to edge highlight the leather straps that are on the base of the hammer. And with that, we finished painting the Einhyr Champion. Thank you so much for watching today. I really hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, go ahead and like it and then subscribe to my channel so you can see future videos I make. I'd like to give a special shout out to all of my channel members who make these videos possible. If you would like to become a channel member, hit the join button below this video. As always, have an amazing day and we'll catch you in the next one.